Today I just want to talk about opening up your heart to the Lord and relying on Him. Some people will pray for, let's just say patience, for example, or strength, and then they will get mad at God whenever He gives them things to wait on or things that like kind of beat them down a little bit, but in reality, that's making them stronger or it's giving them more patience. They just don't realize it in the moment. And it's pretty hard to get through, to be honest, because whenever we pray for these things, like patience or strength, for example, God is going to give us things that are going to prepare us to be more stronger or more patient, because I mean, we're just getting what we literally asked Him for. It's not like He's just doing it to torture us. It's doing it to prepare us and make us stronger, so that when like bigger situations come and you need to be patient or you need to be stronger, whether that's mentally or physically, you're going to be ready for those situations. Like even though it's beating you down in the moment, I come to realize, like, because I used to like be pretty mad at it too. Like, I prayed for patience and I'm becoming even more impatient now. Like, you're just making me wait a lot longer. And then I realized that even though it hurt so bad and I just feel like I'm getting beat down constantly, I realized that's like, I just slowly start to open up my heart more to the Lord, and I learn how to rely on Him, which is very important in these situations. I see this term, like, this term is very popular. God won't give you more than what you can handle, and that's just completely unbiblical. It's not true. It says in Second Corinthians chapter 1 verse 8, "We do not want you to be uninformed, brothers and sisters, about the troubles we experienced in the province of Asia. We were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure, so that we despaired of life itself." That was written by Paul, and he obviously, like, just based off reading that, he obviously didn't really have things together. And like he said, it was they were under great pressure, and the situation was far beyond their ability to endure it, and they had to rely on God in this situation. It says in verses 9 through 10, "Indeed, we felt we had received the sentence of death, but this happened that we might not rely on ourselves, but on God who raises the dead. He has delivered us from such a deadly peril, and He will deliver us again. On Him we set our hope that He will continue to deliver us." Those verses are so powerful, and it's because they were, obviously, it literally said it, they were under great pressure, and it was way too much for them to handle, but it was never too much for God. And I just start to think, like, there's so many other examples in the Bible. Like, Daniel was in a lion's den, Jonah was swallowed by a big fish, Hosea had to marry a prostitute. There's so much more things in the Bible that's like, you wouldn't be able to get through on your own. I know I wouldn't be able to get through on my own. They wouldn't have been able to get through it on their own either, but they all had God. They all relied on God to get through those things. No matter how serious or how little your problem is, God will always want you to rely on Him, and He'll always want to help you in these situations. You just have to you just have to find Him. You just have to sit at His feet, and you have to rely on Him. Put all your trust in Him, and don't try to rely on yourself. Because sometimes I try to rely on myself, and it just ends up going really bad. Like, I think I could just do it by myself, like, I'm fine. But in reality, it's not like that. You need God. I need God. Everybody in this world needs the Lord. So just think about that. Next time you're going through something, next time you need patience or strength, and God just starts, it just starts like feeling like He's just beating you down. He's not. He's doing this because He loves you. He's giving you stronger legs instead of an easier path. This one was kind of a shorter video, but the last thing I want to say tonight is to just give your problems to the Lord. No matter how big or how small it may seem to you, He wants you to rely on Him for anything you're struggling with. So just give it all to the Lord, man. If you're looking for a church, come to Calvary Church, 212 Flanagan Drive. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and then Sundays we have 2 services at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. So I hope I'll see you there.